Oh, hey guys, welcome back to yet another incredible episode on the Phillville Skateboarding Podcast. I am your host, Phil, the voice of Skateboarding Africa, and I'm back with yet another dope, incredible episode with an amazing guest, man. A super Saiyan skateboarding creative. We're here to sit down with him, unpack him, get to know him, and just have a dope conversation, man, like we always do. I know I've been gone for a minute now, but I'm back, guys. I'm back. The person that I'm about to interview, man, he's a skateboarder, a skateboarding coach, and a DJ, an event coordinator, a tastemaker, man. You feel me, man? A dope guy, bro. A super beautiful human being, bro. You guys know him, bro. Like, and if you don't know this guy, you're not tapped into the skateboarding culture, man. Everybody knows this guy, bro. He infects people with his beautiful energy, man. You feel me? A lovable human being, man. I would like to introduce to you to the one and the only Oscar Mthimkulu. You can come through, my bro. My bro.
Yo, Phil.
How you been, man?
I'm good. How about yourself?
I'm nice, bro. It's been a long time coming, man.
Yeah, man. It's been long overdue, actually. Long overdue.
So let's kick it with the questions, man. The first question is your journey into skateboarding. How did you first get into skateboarding? And what role did it play in shaping who you are today?
So to keep it short, I got into skateboarding while I was looking at a friend of mine. It's actually quite old. I have this thing of befriending older people. I don't know.
Yeah.
My peers no longer to see. Okay,
But you're like old at heart,
you could say that.
Yeah.
A lot of people say
but
that.
young at the same time.
So this old friend of mine was skating around, and I wasn't really into skating like that, but I was into the games.
Okay.
You know, cool. So one day I was busy playing games, and then I came about True Skate, probably like before high school, if not after high school, early days of high school.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I hit this trick by mistake during playing the game.
We can close it to you.
So I was playing this game, True Skate,
True skate, right?
it's a famous game in the skating society. So cool. There was this trick I did, and it was by mistake, and it looked super dope. Dolphin flip, right?
Okay.
Cool.
On a game.
On a game, actually,
Okay.
in True Skate, but like couldn't believe it. Like, damn, I could pull that off. Is that possible in real life?
Yeah.
That's got me into skating. So
Yeah.
I approached an older friend of mine. He was a skating dude, right, in Netherlands. So cool. I went to this guy like, yo, bro, can you do a dolphin flip? And then this nigga was like, nigga,
Yeah.
where do you know that from? You know?
Yeah.
And then it became a convo from there. After that moment, got into the board, had my first bail, took a breather because damn, there wasn't no child's play, man. A bail on a board is not a child's play.
Yeah.
So that's how I got into skateboarding. My curiosity for intriguing stuff, you know.
How long ago was that?
Probably it's like roughly 5 years, 6 years, like early years of high school.
Okay, like grade 8.
Yeah, around
nine.
those lanes. Yeah, grade 8, grade 9. Yeah, as much. Yeah, I could say that. Grade 8, grade 9. Yeah, grade 8, grade 9.
That's crazy, bro, because that's around the same time that I actually started getting into skateboarding.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for me, it was through church, bro.
Church.
Church, bro.
How's that feel like? How is that possible? Okay,
Okay.
anything is possible, but how's that?
The dudes that I was churching with,
Yeah.
they went to like these Model C schools. and I was into hip hop.
Okay.
And I think our connection with music brought us together, and then I just started hanging out with them. Then after that I put an HUD. Then the rest is history. The next question, my bro. Coaching at Pimville. You spent time teaching kids at the Pimville Skatepark. What motivated you to take on the role of a coach, and what did you learn from that experience?
Okay. Firstly, I can't take that on my own. During my years of skateboarding, before the coaching started, I met up with a very great group of skaters
Yeah.
from Netherlands.
Okay.
Mainly pre-show time and session skate culture.
Yeah.
So pre-show time is a skateboarding events company. We host skating pop-ups,
Yeah.
all of the shebang. And then session skate culture is the foundational part of Netherlands skateboarding,
Okay.
how we are bringing young kids and teaching them how to skate. So I was approached by the Giants and they were like, nah, man, we would like for you to be part of the team.
Yeah.
You know, it's particularly Jeezy because he's the one who's the skateboarding coach, the headmaster. In a
Shout
sense.
out to him. He's been pushing
Shout
for
out
minutes.
Jeezy. Yeah,
Shout out.
he's been actually. So yeah, the Giants approached me and I'm like, yo, bro, I'd like to start this kind of movement and would like for you to be part of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, man, I'm down for that. And then during the teaching, well, firstly, I had to gain the patience.
Yeah.
Of like, you need to learn the patience of how to deal with kids, man.
From skating to now teaching.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Because for skating, you already have the patience to get the tricks and lock the tricks, right?
Yeah.
But now it was a different kind of patience because of you have to teach the other person to lock in the trick
Yeah.
or learn the trick.
Yeah.
Especially with kids because they can be playful and creative and all over the place.
Yeah.
So yeah. So that was another thing. Taught me like how to be content with people's progress, how to be there for the people, especially kids. You know, they are the next future. Yes, we are the future, but they're like the next future.
Yeah.
So you gotta take care of that.
Yeah.
So yeah. So teaching in skateboarding like made me find another aspect of me that I didn't know, you know.
Yeah.
Because apparently you tend to learn better if you're gonna be able to teach another person the skill, you know.
That's true. That's true.
True
Yeah,
that.
That's true.
So yeah. That was teaching, skateboarding coaching for me. Even though it's not an official title like that, like being on the books or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it was a thing of volunteering and actually working with the gents, making the dream come true. And making sure that there's another generation of skaters coming by after us.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that was the whole vibe and the motive.
That's amazing, bro, because you've played such an important part, bro, in just uplifting these kids and guiding them since we had to teach ourselves through the internet. So, like, bro, your ability to cultivate a community is amazing, but we'll get into that later on, bro. You feel me? But yeah, bro, just like doing research on you. I actually didn't have to do research on you, bro, because I've been following you organically. So these questions, bro, they like I just sat down with them and I was like, yo, I've been seeing this guy do this and that. Let me make time with him to sit down and actually like ask him these questions, bro, and just what fuels him, bro. You feel me? Because like, bro, you're incredibly creative, man. That's the beauty about your modesty and your humbleness, bro. Next question, my bro. Skateboarding culture and community. Skateboarding is often seen as a community-driven culture. How did your time in skateboarding influence your ability to build and unite communities now in your DJ and event coordination work?
Okay. As most skaters know that skateboarding is not just a sport or an extreme sport. Like a big part of that sport is all about community and finding your community.
Yeah.
So as we all know as skaters that the skateboarding community like has quite a rare breed of variant kind of people, you know, various super various people.
Yeah.
Like from different kinds of backgrounds with different abilities, different outlets and all. So as much as you get introduced to such an environment and space, you gotta be able to filter out what works for you.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna find whatever that works for you in that space. Definitely.
Yeah.
So I was fortunate enough for me, it wasn't a struggle like that to find my whole niche in the community and find the people that I face easily to, you know. So that was one thing I'm actually happy about, because as much as there's certain moments that you can be introverted and all, but once you meet your people in your community,
Yeah.
you get extroverted and you see some other portions of you, like, damn, I didn't know that I could actually do like this when I'm with these people, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a thing of the community takes you to another level that you alone would remain stagnant. Not saying it's impossible, but it's like quite a long trip.
Yeah.
But once the community is there, it's easy to make a lot of stuff, make a lot of dreams come true, you know? So being able to find community in the skating space, I was able to learn how to actually curate for your own community. That comes by when that's where I started being able to play certain playlists for the people, you know, like for my friends, close people, wherever we're going out or we're just chilling after a skate spot, after a skating session, you know, those kind of vibes. So that's how I learned how to create and curate certain vibes for the community, for the people that are around me. You know, so and it teaches you a lot too, like because the community is not just one person; it's a lot of people, as I said, with different breeds and personalities.
Yeah.
So you get to learn how to maneuver around certain characteristics of people.
That's true.
You know, because if you can't understand the next person, how do you expect to coexist with them?
That's true.
You know, so it was that kind of struggle for a bit, but it wasn't much of a struggle
Yeah.
because the skaters that were around me were quite welcoming and they were just a fire, man. They were quite a bomb.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I've also seen how you've taken that whole experience and apply it in Mabuneng, in Josie, bro. You feel me? Like dog, you maneuver through people effortlessly, bro. Like, you know, like, bro, till this day, dog, like I admire the trait about you, bro. You feel me? Also, bro, like you are one super consistent person, bro. Like I can literally date back to the day that I met you, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like you've just been like an open person, bro. You feel me, man? So kudos to you, man. Kudos to you, bro. Kudos to you, bro. Like you are doing the most with that, bro. You feel
I'm
me?
not sure if I fully agree on the consistency part, but I'm working through it. It's not always a smooth curve, smooth road.
Okay, from what I've noticed.
Okay.
Yeah, from what I've noticed, and with my time being with you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me just say I speak for myself.
Can you speak for yourself?
Yeah,
You
dog.
speak for other people too, right?
Of course, bro. I mean, if you don't attest to what I'm saying, bro, then there's something wrong with you, man. Oscar's a dope human being, man. Feel me? The next question, my bro. Current involvement with skateboarding. Do you still skate today? If not, how do you stay connected to the skate community?
So, yes and no. Yes, I still skate. No, but I'm not actively skating due to, you know, your sketchy stuff like board snapping, you know, that gray area of time where you have to struggle and get the board back and then you get back on the street.
Yeah.
Yeah. So besides that, how do I keep tap into the skating creative and scene? Oh, I make sure that I keep my skating friends close, you know, making sure that the chains are always near. For example, when pre-show time is gonna be hosting an event, or when Phillville is gonna be hosting a pop-up, you know, like I try, or when Island Girls Shred are gonna be hosting something, even though we might not be there, we like support from where we are, from wherever you are, you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I actually keep tap into the skating scene, even though when I'm not actively skating.
Yeah.
And if I'm not actively skating, I'm definitely on the street skating. Yeah, so that's how I try to keep around it. And mostly the focus right now, if it's not skating, it's making sure that I'm getting the kids to skate more, you know, and paving that route and paving that safe space for them to actively skate like that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's currently where I'm at.
Next question, my bro. Transition from skateboarding to music. You've made quite a shift from skateboarding to becoming a DJ and event coordinator. What inspired this transition, and do you find similarities between these two worlds?
So the transition from skateboarding to music, well, I wouldn't say it was much of a transition, right? So one, I'm part of the Giants organizing skating events.
Yeah.
And one of the things that we were missing was actually somebody to create for these events in terms of sound. you know? So it kept me thinking, even though it was a thing of, damn, I tend to curate for people in terms of playlists and all.
Yeah.
And it was just a hobby kind of thing, like, you know, you're freelancing kind of a thing.
Yeah.
So when it got me thinking, I was like, I can actually put this into practice. It might be not in the skating scene because there's certain playlists that in terms, okay, I mean, there's a certain sound in the skating scene. And that particular sound, I might be a niche for me like that, you know, even though I do listen to it, but there's other people who can create with that particular sound. So I found other spaces where I could be creating those sounds, you know. And that's when you go to your creative events, your creative spaces, like events like Bacon Bars, you know, whereby I'm actually curating sounds for the event and making sure that, everybody's having a good vibe,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So that's how I transitioned from skateboarding to the music. We're like, okay, if we ain't on the skateboard,
Yeah.
we should be on the deck.
Yeah.
So it's either a deck on the street or a deck.
On the, yeah.
Exactly,
In the event scene.
in the event scene.
Yeah.
So it became like that. And I found out that the events, the creative scene and the musical scene are not much of a different kind of scene, or very different in terms of the spectrum.
Yeah.
Because you have those similarities there and there. Like, you have to maneuver with the people. You got to be able to know the people and interact with them to get what you want and to give what they want.
Yeah.
So that's how I made the two worlds coexist and collide in a very mellow yet kind of interesting way.
Yeah. My bro, your ability to navigate people, man, through your music and the events that you be hosting, man, is beautiful, bro. Like, you as a tastemaker, man, is just amazing, bro. Like, having attended one of your events, bro, like, yo, man, yeah, it's like I'm in a different, it's like I'm in the right world. Yeah, it's like I'm in my space and I'm in my world, bro. Like, I feel home, bro. You feel me? I feel home, bro. And also, I know that it's skateboarding, it's DJing, music, but you also have a sense of fashion style that you're cooking up, bro, and that I'm seeing come about, and it's like, we keep doing you, my boy. You're doing good, It's like, my boy, like, you are ticking the right boxes, basically, Yeah, like you're growing, bro. You feel me? Like,
Everybody's got to grow.
but like, your growth is beautiful, man. It's just beautiful to witness, my bro. Next question, man. Creating a vibe through music. You're known for your ability to bring people together with your music. How do you approach crafting a set that can unite and uplift the crowd?
So creating sets, right?
Yeah, like, let me know, man. Let me know.
Well, in terms of creating sets that I can be playing for people, first things first, I gotta be able to be in love with the set.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's one thing I hate, playing people sounds that they might like, but I hate.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I'm not down to sign up for.
Yeah.
So the first thing that I actually go about in terms of creating these sets and being able to create musical experiences for people is to make sure that the sets that I'm creating, I'm in love with them in every manner. Whether you fall in love with your brain or with your heart or with your body, whichever source of love it is, right?
Yeah.
Make sure that, like, I'm actually tapped in with the sound like that, because I know if it's able to make me move like that, and I know how to choose my people in the community, I know how to interact with them and connect with them, it's definitely gonna make them move, like a thing of like minds attract, or kind of thing. So it's all about that, man, making sure that if it can get to me like that, then it's bound to get to you like that, to the next person. And even if it's a thing of I can be able to create to just 5 people out of a room full of 100 of people, I'm good with that. I made 5 beautiful souls go, like, move with the music, make them fall in love with the music, and listen to the music. So that's what's up.
Just to add on to that, bro, I've seen you do that, like at the wine bar, bro. Like, you'd like be playing like a unique set, bro, and I'll just see the room become warm and come alive, man. Feel me? And like, in such spaces, bro, like, people just want to come through, sip one, then leave, bro. But when you're there and when you're like playing your sets, bro, people come through, sip wine, relax, have beautiful conversations, man. Talk about books, talk about creativity, talk about a whole lot, man. You feel me? So big ups to that, bro. Big ups to that, man. You feel me? Moving on to the next question, my bro. Influences in music. Who or what has influenced your music taste and DJ style? And how do you infuse your personal experiences, including skateboarding, into your sound?
Wow, that's a very intriguing question. It's very intriguing. I like it.
I took time, dog.
You did your research, Phil. You did your research. I like that. I like that. I like that. So, influences in the musical scene. To be honest, I'm not necessarily easily influenced in terms of external energy, because I try to like nurture the growth from within, like as much as possible. Not saying I'm not letting other external sources or factors influence, but it's like a thing of I choose them, I choose not to. But I do have like a greater couple of influences in the musical scene, you know, mostly in the production side. Because as much as I am a DJ and all, like at heart, I yearn to be a producer, you know, a musical producer. So, and lately I've been inspired by like a few local artists, but they big, you know, to me. I guess to me, like a lot of our local artists that have been pushing, like producing, your artists such as Fiji Makeba, your Marcus Harvey, those are the big artists, right? And then you got your young, very small kind of artists, yet big in our community creative spaces, you know.
I like that you put it.
Exactly, you know, there's people like your Kimitu, there's a DJ called Gingy. Like those are the few guys, to name a few. Very few guys that are keeping me like, you know, I wouldn't say up at night, because damn, they pushing, but they keeping me up at night. They're like, yo, man, there's work that needs to be put out there, you know. So how do I interact with those scenes? So in terms of when creating sets, there's certain friends of mine that are creators, skaters most of the time, because skaters aren't just skaters. That's one thing I noticed. Skaters are not just skaters.
There's a lot that goes into the art of skateboarding.
Exactly.
That's why it's more of an art than a sport.
Exactly. You know, so I happen to come across a few creative friends that happen to be skaters, and they do music, and I do my best to incorporate their music into the playlist I create, you know, or the mixes that I create. So that's how I go about, you know, going about these whole inspiration and influence. As much as these people can influence the work and the art, I put them at an arm's length so that I can be able to also come up with my own source of creativity. You know, as much as you can water the tree has to bear its own fruits. You know,
That's true.
You know, yeah. So that's the way of going about it.
Dope stuff, man. And a beautiful way to put it as well. Gee. Yeah. Next question, man. Building a community through music. How do you use your platform as a DJ and event coordinator to build community? And what does it mean to you to cultivate that kind of space?
So I like how you asked that actually. So lately, I've been creating playlists that are mostly locally danced with artists. Okay, let me put that properly. That are danced with local artists. So the reason for that is there's not a lot of people that listen to the good sounds that I happen to come across, and mostly the young local South African artists, you know. So whenever I come across this good music, I try my best to curate a playlist that is dance with their music, you know. So that's one, making sure that I create a platform for these local artists to express themselves, and I might have a certain following, and I can use that certain following as a platform to, you know, put their music out there, you know, share the music, share the good taste of sound, making more people listen to these local artists, you know. Because yes, you have your big names, they're already big and all, fine, we can listen to them, jam with them, make us dance and all. But what about these people, like, you know, hidden treasures, hidden gems, you know? So lately, when I create these playlists, I focus on the local artists in the creative scene in that specific spectrum, you know, and making sure that they're out there. And then whenever I'm be playing at an event such as Bacon Bars or wherever else that may be, I incorporate these artists into that music. And it's quite crazy what kind of engagement you get from the audience listening to these hidden germs and be like, yo, man, who's that? I'm like, yo, bro, it's this person. One, two, you're like, damn, I've never heard of them. Now you heard of them and you better go listen to them, you know? So that's the kind of motive behind creating this musical scene. Because it was a thing of, okay, why do you want to be a DJ? Like, I mean, everybody's trying to be a DJ now, you know? And you go to these spaces, everybody's playing the same music, you know? Whether it's in your piano scene, I'm a piano, everybody's playing the same I'm a piano tracks. Whether it's in your hip hop scene, everybody's playing the same hip hop tracks. So, tapping into a whole different scene, the alternative side, neo soul side, you know? There's a different set of breeds of local artists that still keep people crazy and on their toes and make people ask, who's that artist? That's the best question I could actually have during a set or whatever, an event that I'm creating. And damn, who is that artist? That question gets to spark up a lot of insightful conversations, you know. And that's the whole motive, getting these artists the exposure that they need, and most importantly, sharing good music with people.
Hey, dog, you kill it, man. Like, you kill it. Like,
It's too much credit, Phil. I can't take all of it. It's too much. Too much.
this was just from what,
Credit.
like, this is just what I've been seeing, bro. You feel
Okay.
me? Like, I'm not glazing or anything, bro. Like, I'm just speaking as to how I'm seeing, bro. You feel me, man? Like, for instance, bro, like my stay in town, bro, like it became beautiful and dope, knowing that when I come back from work, I can just head out and just come and visit you in your spaces, bro. Kick back, chill, listen to music, de-stress, bro.
These stress.
Ah, man,
A
like,
long day.
you feel me? So that's why, like, bro, I commend you so much, bro. You feel me? Because of what you were able to do for me. You feel me? In terms of experience wise. Feel me, bro? So that's why, like, I'm always speaking like this, bro. Feel me, dog? So yeah, man. Next question, man.
Big shout out, Phil.
Creating unity. In every space you step into, you seem to unite people. What do you think is the secret to creating a sense of belonging and connection, especially through music and events?
Okay. With being in creative spaces,
Yeah.
there's always bound for you to hit some obstacles in terms of like a certain span between certain areas of people. For example, in a creative space, you might link up with a rock star, and then you link up with a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Those are two different areas.
Yeah.
It's the same space,
Same space,
but it's the different areas, right?
Yeah.
So for some reason, I don't know how I did it, but it was a
Yeah.
matter of finding a niche. Like, what makes you tick? Yo, Phil, what makes you tick? But I won't ask you like that, obviously, you know. But during a con, I'm gonna find what makes you tick, and then apparently, it's not a far fetch from what makes the other guy tick. You know, so being able to soothe that dread and decreasing that gap between those people was the niche that I found out, or the ability that I learned, even though I don't know the ins and out of it.
Yeah.
I learned how to do. And apparently you say, well, yeah, man, being able to unite people, because at the end of the day, it's the focus, it's the whole goal, you know, being able to unite these people from different spaces.
Yeah.
For what? For a common goal, common interest. Even though there might be a variety of those common interests,
Yeah.
like they're still common at heart, you
Yeah.
know. So,
Nicely put.
you know, so it became an easy thing to do because that was the whole motive.
Yeah.
How can I make that person link with that person? Because I grew up being sparsed around different areas.
Yeah.
Different areas with different groups, you know. I be chilling with people that listen to your house. I'm a very open guy, open-minded person. I'm not saying that I confine myself to a certain space.
Yeah.
I'm able to be accommodative to different people, you know. So when I found that other people can't do that as easily, it became a side project, unconsciously so. I'm like, man, nah, you gotta be able to mix that with that,
Yeah.
and make something you
Yeah.
know. So music helped me do that easily, because I was able to find a sweet spot that can make people come to the same spot. you know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like having a village of different tribes, but the same source of water comes from one place.
Yeah.
So you gotta always meet up at the same water source and get some water there, you know, something like that.
And the spaces that you create, bro, like you definitely unite like different people, bro. Cause like when I just be chilling with you or being at one of your events, like bro, I'd be chilling with like an extreme punk rocker, or I'd be chilling with like a relaxed, house type of regular person, or like a corporate person, or like an artsy person, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me, bro? So like
I mean, at the end of the day, those worlds interlink somehow. They overlap with each other, and that's how we make life work.
yeah, bro. Like you definitely like blur out the differences, man.
Because it's a thing of you meet these different kinds of people,
Yeah,
right? You have
yeah,
your artist
yeah,
that creates the music or creates the art.
yeah,
You have your business person
Mhm.
that was like the business person is gonna be able to what invest in the future or in the dream of the artist, and then you got your average chilled person that's gonna be able to consume the art from that artist.
Yeah.
So all of these people are playing a role in each and everyone's place
yeah,
and in each and everyone's lives.
yeah,
So to get them to work and interlink is just beautiful,
yeah.
you know?
Yo, man, that's dope, bro. Also, obviously, like I've met up with other artists through you. So it's just beautiful, bro. Like how your ability to connect with people, bro, is just amazing, man. You feel me? And you're able to connect people from two like extremely different worlds, bro. Like you're able to get them to sit down and talk, like and have like a civilized conversation, and a beautiful relationship arises from that, bro. Because I know people that do something different, bro, through you making us meet up and talk and chit chat, man. You feel me, man? So that's just beautiful, man. You feel me? That's just beautiful, man. Shouts out to you, bro. Moving on to the next question, my bro. Wholesomeness and authenticity. How do you stay grounded and authentic while navigating the entertainment scene in Johannesburg, which can sometimes be very fast paced and competitive?
Wholesomeness and authenticity.
Yeah.
They sound they have a ring to it, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in terms of being wholesome, dog, like it's a thing of I keep grounded to my roots.
Yeah.
And in terms of roots, I don't mean like heritage roots or whatnot, even though it's still considered them,
Yeah.
like being grounded to where I am, where I come from,
Yeah.
what made me to be here, what moves I had to do to be here.
Yeah.
Like being content with the sense of being
Yeah.
at that particular point.
Yeah.
Right. It helps me to stay real to myself. As much as because I'm a very big dreamer, like super big dreamer, to a point that certain dreams actually they scare me and even like paralyzes me to a moment. Like so I have to like actually create a breakout session for myself to like, yo man,
Yeah.
calm down. Yes, your dreams are achievable.
Yeah.
Yes, they're too big, but it's like they're paralyzing you because they're so big to a point I can't fully grasp them at that moment.
They can be like a toxic obsession.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So creating that breakout session between the now and the yet to be attained is important to me to stay authentic to myself.
Yeah.
Because you'll be able to like keep track of where you are, what you are,
Yeah.
what are you doing, what do you want,
Yeah.
what are you doing to get what you want,
Yeah.
those kind of things. And then in terms of authenticity, I try to generate that using my creativity. Yes, you might grasp certain inspirations from certain people, sources, outlets, and whatnot. But at the end of the day, how it makes me feel and what I do with how it makes me feel,
Yeah.
that's how I stay authentic about it. Because being in the city, Johannesburg, it's a very growing, rapid, fast-paced city. I mean, most of the people that are living in town feel like they spending what half a day. But like, I was comparing this to the other chains some other time. I was saying the day that we are experiencing here in the hood is definitely twice as long as the day they're experiencing in town. Cause bro,
Yeah.
time moves fast like crazy
Yo, bro,
in
yeah.
town. So it's a thing of a lot of people are making a lot of moves, and then you can get caught up in the pressure.
Yeah.
And sometimes that pressure that might make you tick, but I always take the pressure to, you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah.
But there's certain pressure that can make you tick and break. So you gotta be able what kind of pressure you amount to and how much pressure can you take, you know. So grounding myself and staying authentic helped me to navigate this fast-paced life in the city and the fast-paced industry in the creative space. So that's how I keep myself on lock and making sure that I stay grounded with the people in my community, the close ones. The close ones are the ones that are gonna tell you, man, like they're gonna show you your true colors somehow.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that strangers won't, because strangers will show you colors that your close ones don't want to mention.
Yes.
So, but being in these spaces, you get the best of both. You keep your close ones around while you're meeting up with the new ones to tell you where you're flopping, to tell you not even where you're flopping, to tell you something that you don't know or but you keep laying deep inside, and it doesn't catch the light of the day until that one person comes by and be like, "Yo, what's up with that?" You know. So that's the chat.
Sounds like you go through a lot of self introspection in order to navigate the city and the spaces that you're in a lot.
It has to be, bro. It's low key a ritual right now because it what keeps me sane and keeps me who I am. Because you can easily lose yourself in the city. How fast it is.
Yeah, quicker than you've ever imagined. Because I've lost myself, but I found myself. You know? But in the process of losing myself, I was present and I was embracing the fact that me losing myself, it's a new experience. And it's leading me to become a different person. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, but I had to come back to myself because like too much of a good thing is a bad thing. Too much of a thing is a bad thing. Let me put it like that.
Too much of
Of it,
something.
too much of something is a bad thing. So me losing myself, I had to be like, yo, it's too much now. Come back to yourself.
I mean, you gotta get lost to find places that are not easily found, right? I mean,
I get you. I get you. I get you. In the process of you getting lost, those experiences might lead you to, you finding yourself, like your true self or your better self. Yeah, let me put it like that.
or even your higher self.
I was about to say that. But people use higher self so much, and I was like, let me curve it. Yeah. Vision for the future. As you continue to rise in both music and event coordination, what are some of your goals and aspirations for the next few years?
Well, on the creative side of things,
Yeah.
my goals and aspirations is to like have this creative hub scene where it's like a complete safe space yet a growth space too.
Would you say like your own club?
Yeah, kind of thing. But
But let me say
saying own club is like entitlement issues.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
too
like that.
cliche,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. But like having a very broad, vast creative scene, right?
scene or like let me say
Hub.
space.
Let's call it a hub space scene, isn't it? Like they all
Yeah,
work, I guess.
yeah,
But let's say creative hub, right? Like so, the creative hub should be able to foster artists and
Yeah.
be able like to take care of artists in their rawest and primary form,
yeah,
and be able to provide a platform and space for these artists to collaborate, right? and make moves together and make progressive moves, not just making moves and making the work lie in the basement.
Yeah, healthy relationships.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Healthy, progressive, relationships that helps each other. Because, I mean, as much as we artists, we're not perfect people, and having that sense of community is very therapeutic for some people, So having a creative scene like that. And then another thing, being a DJ and a producer and an event curator, I want to be able to create an event whereby I might have or hear a sound that was produced by me
Yeah.
or an artist that, I helped influence to become their best.
Yeah.
Or even the other way around, for an artist to hear me play certain sounds that they inspired,
Yeah.
you know. So that whole ecosystem of having a safe space for artists, a workspace for artists,
Yeah.
and a living space for artists,
Yeah.
in the whole same field, in a whole same environment. Technically, just a whole universe for artists and creatives.
Next question, man.
Talk to me, bro.
Next question, man. This is like the last question, man. Inspiration for others. What advice would you give to someone looking to make a name for themselves in either skateboarding, DJing, or event coordination, especially in Johannesburg?
Joe Hasselberg. Well, first things first, you gotta have a hustler spirit
Yeah.
to make it into Hasselberg, right? Yeah. But besides that, one thing it's finding a niche, your niche. Like, find what makes you tick, what's your groove? Like, what do you do that moves other people? It's not gonna be an easy thing. For other people, it comes easily. Like, damn, I'm an artist. Or to some people, it comes easy. I'm a good skater. It comes easy. So find your community, even if it's a thing of not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing. Be in different communities so that you know what community makes you feel like what and what specific thing in that community makes you feel like that. And then you create your own community. After creating your own community, you share your niche with your community, right? And it's not a bad thing to find inspiration from other people. I mean, go out there, do your research, experience life. That's one. Okay, I feel like this one is the most important one. Before you actually start putting the work out there, go experience life, experience the ground, like feel the ground beneath your feet,
Okay.
so you know how to maneuver around it.
Okay.
So that whenever it shakes, you got your foundations rock solid.
Groundedness is essential for navigating
Exactly.
the creative scene in Johannesburg.
Yeah, and not just the creative scene, in any scene actually, right? Whether you're trying to go corporate or whatever that may be,
Yes.
right? You gotta be able to stay grounded in your pursuit, you know, and find inspiration when you're lacking motivation. Find inspiration when you're lacking the creativity.
Yeah.
But trust me, you're gonna hardly lack the creativity if you go out there and experience life, because life is like creativity on its best.
Okay. I get
Like, life is the greatest creation I've come across so far. Yes, people are creating some massive sick stuff out there, but life on its own, some other next level of creation. So if you can be able to experience life as it is, you'll be able to tap into different sources of creativity, right? To find your niche. And then after that, and you got that ground, you got your community, you got your niche. The next step is for you to just put it out there. Make mistakes, fall,
Ah,
but make sure that you get up. Make mistakes, fall, get your bruises, but don't die.
fail forward.
Exactly. Fail forward. There's no gain without pain. The failure will bring the pain, yes, but it'll bring you gain at the end of the day. So just keep going out there, put yourself out there in the right spaces, in the right moments. Even though there's no such thing as a right time to do something,
That's true.
do it. Whenever you got it figured out, or even if you don't have it figured out, as long as you got the final product, put it out there. put it out in your community will give you feedback and interact with your community because those are your biggest cheerleaders. You know? So that's the whole motive about it. Like that's how I would say that the new aspiring creatives should go about it. As a new aspiring creative myself. Cool.
And just like that, man, we are done, man. Guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and follow. And comment down below who you want me to interview next that's in the skate scene, that's also creative. Let us know, guys, and also let us know how you enjoyed this interview. And hit me up with any questions, guys, that you might have in mind. Before we close it off, my bro, I brought you something, my bro.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, man. I mean, feel me, man? Feel me, man? Got you your own t-shirt, my dog. Yeah, I don't know how you're gonna be able to tell this, man. Yeah, man.
That's a Phillville merch.
Hey, man, beautiful Phillville t-shirt, bro.
Oh yeah, this is
Showing it out here, bro.
damn. Really reminder, don't pose it.
Yeah, bro.
Don't be a poser in your dreams, guys.
Yeah, man.
Always skate on.
That's for you, bro.
Thank you very much, Phil.
Nah, thank you, bro. Thank you for pulling up to my first ever pop-up and DJing and just helping me curate that space, bro. To many more. I know that this like felt like okay, I'm basically interviewing a homie, bro, instead of like a stranger, man, you feel me? But every time I sit down with the person and I talk with them, bro, I always get like a different side to them, bro. And I got a beautiful side of you, man. You feel me?
Glad I was able to share that.
To many more, my bro.
Many more.
To many more. Yes, sir. Oh, you know, hey, this kid is scaring me. You're just running around, and just like that, we are done.